Hey guys, so a lot of you have reached out to me if I can show you how to add your cut lines onto an image. I'm going to roughly show you how to do it. I usually go to new file. I'm pretty sure you already know this. These are your preset sizes for your image. I already have a 10-inch, and if you need to create one, you would go to your right and you can create. Always make sure that the two match, width and height always match, and then just hit create to whatever size you need. Okay, so this is your art board. This is where you're gonna work off of. You're gonna hit open and you're gonna go to your image, and in this case I save it onto my desktop, and I'm gonna use this image only because I need to show you some other steps. So this image is obviously off your artboard and you do not want that. So what you're going to do, you're going to resize this image inside your artboard. Okay, and as you can see, there's a lot of wasted space that you're going to be printing. You don't want that, otherwise your image will be small and your artboard is 10 inches. So this will technically be a 4-inch once you print it. So what we're going to do, we're going to highlight it, drag, and you're going to go to object, crop image, and you would get this. So you try to crop it as much as you can with the design it is at, just so we can eliminate a lot of, sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. There you go. Hit enter, and that will crop your image. So in this case, now what you have to do is you're going to resize it to your artboard. Do not overlay your image with the white artboard, otherwise your machine would cut twice, and that is a waste of time for you. So what you're gonna do here is I'm going to copy the image. On the Mac is Command C, and you're going to paste it, Command V. This is gonna give you an extra image that you're gonna be working off on. Over here, you're gonna go to image trace, preset, and default, you're going to hit silhouettes. This is going to turn your image completely black, so don't worry. Okay, so then after you do that, this is how you're going to create your cut lines. You go to object, you hit expand. As long as these two are filled, you can always hit OK, and there are your cut lines. Now you need to get them pink. My cut lines are already done. If it's not done for you, you go to swatches. Again, if you can't find this on the right hand side of your Adobe, you go to Windows and you will search for it there. Being I already have it, I'll go to swatches. You would always hit the little plus area where it says new watches, and this is the most important part. You're going to write cut, C-U-T, C-O-N-T-O-U-R, and you always have to make sure that the spelling is always correct, otherwise it's not going to work. Spot color, your CMYK, here you're going to change it, and magenta is always going to be at 100. You hit OK, your image is going to turn pink. You do not worry about that. You go to your left, and here is where you're going to switch it. And as you can see, that completely went out. So if you was to leave this image like this, the machine is going to cut every piece of this image. Now you know that's going to take forever. You do not want the image to be cut. So what you're going to do in this case, you're going to go to Pathfinder, here, divide, and unite. And your image completely disappeared in the inside because you do not want your image inside to cut. So after that is done, you're going to drag this and you're going to drag it, highlight it, and if you're going to drag it, make sure you always click the inside. You're gonna drag it and try to get as close as possible to the image. Sorry if this looks a little I always go based off the bottom because that's how you know your image is good. So in this case, when I hit Pathfinder to eliminate the inside, it eliminated this part, but I need that to be cut. So in this case, I would go in and add my cut lines. But as you can see, this is all where your machine is going to cut along the image. So if you need to ever add cut lines, all you have to do is hit this little button here. You can zoom into your artwork and then you just trace it. I don't know if you can see the pink line, and try to get a little over so you don't have any whites. Don't make sure you don't go all over the black because you want the black to show, but just as close as possible. And there's your cut line. And then you just hit this little button and it's going to show you. You can adjust it if you want. If you want a little more down, a little bit more up. In this case, I don't need to save it because I already saved it, but this is how you create your cut lines. If you have any other questions, you can always message me and I can show you other images if you're having issues with it. Hope this helps. Thanks.